Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for joining me here. We are on Fisherman's Bay in my 5916. It's a tier 6 Chinese light tank. It's an absolute beast. Well, I enjoy playing it. It might not be a beast. I'm here with some KGB boys. They're in their Comet and T29 respectively. Cool Prawn and Grunter, aka Beetle. They drew pretty bad. We drew pretty bottom tier here, but as you can see, I'm well equipped for that. I don't play this. I love this tank. I don't play it very often because it's expensive to play the way I play it, as you can see. The problem with this tank is not problem, but here's the thing: the 57mm Russian gun, and the Chinese use the same thing, is kind of broken in this game. It has way too much premium pen versus standard pen. There's no reason to shoot the standard ammo when you get like almost double the pen with the premium ammo. The problem is you play this thing and then you have to play a premium tank to make up for it. So there you go. And really, when you're only doing 85 damage, you can't really afford to have them bounce. So that's my way of justifying this sickness. But it's a fun tank. If you're going to play it, I recommend you load 70 Prem rounds and use the octane gas and head it on the highway. A lot of auto locking and just watching where you're driving with this thing. I'm sure I could do more damage and be more productive if I aimed my shots a little better, but then again, I'm bad, so I would crash more. So what you get is the auto locking random firing gameplay you see here. Now, bottom tier like this in a light tank, you are so close to dying all the time. What I tried to do is I try to locate as many enemies as I can on the enemy team, and then hopefully my team can make the proper adjustments and push the right locations and fall back if they have to. But as a light tanker, you need to spot the other team and stay alive longer than just confirming that they spawned in that red square. Diamond. Right? I mean, a lot of light tankers on console for sure, especially Xbox One, will... and maybe they're on 360s, who knows, but a lot of the time you will see light tankers just drive into the enemy spawn and die instantly, and they're spotted. Well, everyone knew they were still there. You didn't really tell us anything. All you did was short us a tank. It's very annoying when you see people doing that. It's really just a free kill for people who camp the base too, so double negative. But then again, if there weren't people like that, I probably wouldn't have been able to 3-mark this bad boy, so thank you, I guess. Now, another tank I picked up, actually, a premium tank, the T50-2 Tier 6, is basically, it's an LTTB with the same gun as this, and it has some silver multiplier to it, a 40% silver multiplier, so you don't go completely broke playing it. I mean, 70 might seem excessive, but one or two times I had 40 loaded premium rounds and ran out and just said, no, not happening. Now watch the fury of this. This is just... oh, never mind. A lot of the times you'll start shooting somebody and oh, I got hit for 80, whatever. Some idiot shooting HE at me. And then you keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting, and then all of a sudden the guy starts to panic and worry. I mean, in about 30 seconds you can farm down like an entire Hammer or Tiger tank. It's just... yeah, I love this thing. It's so overwhelming, and when you're hitting this much and you're getting all the crit hits and whatnot, it's just like a average to below average player will just panic because they're getting shot so much, and you can just tear them. Hey, that's the end line, dumbass. But you can just tear them apart because it's just too much for them to handle. They'll repair stuff really fast, and then you'll track them again, and then it's over. Just whatever it is, right? Especially if you can use the element of surprise on people. Pop up and start circling them, and yeah, as long as it's a 1v1, you're looking pretty good in this thing. Oh, my KGB mate is down. Oh no. Wow. Yeah, 190 pen sure doesn't go through the side of a Carnarvon. And then that pens. Oh my god. I mean, a great game in this thing. I could farm that entire Carnarvon, and that's it. And that's like a above average game in this tank. So, yeah, if you're getting 1,000 damage in it, it's actually not too bad. Like, all things considered, you're sitting on anywhere from 12 to 15 pens to get 1,000 damage, which, I mean, you can get 2 hit by every single tier 6 heavy, basically, so. I guess except for, like, the Tiger. No, fair enough. But it shoots just as fast, so I mean, yeah. The risk-reward in this tank is quite high. You take big risks. They can be massively rewarding. You really got to be watching your mini-map in a tank like this, because if you go to circle a tank and there's a tank there that you don't know about, you're usually dead. Such a fun tank, though. Oh, yeah, so fast. The turret is fairly bouncy. I mean, all considering tier 6 light tank, I'd say it's probably got the best armor of them all. I'm sure someone will correct me. Wow, this is frustrating. That's why you have 70 rounds, man. Not even sure if those were bouncing. It didn't look like they were. That's kind of sad. Oh, and this Black Prince, I'm just like ear to ear right here. There's an Artie behind him, though, that, you know, Artie loved to shoot at light tanks. And, oh, wait, what happened? Oh, that Black Prince was camping, I believe. He got caught by the artillery on my team. Now he's dead. But the camo, I mean, I have a bunch of camo perks on this tank, and look at this. I just, like disappear. This Carnarvon just absolutely... This is a... Some of you might want to look away. This is pretty painful. I just keep skipping off of him. Thanks for the HD buff, says the Carnarvon. But this guy, honestly, this entire push here, I'm assuming I'm dead. I don't even know why I was shooting. Just to waste silver, because that's how I am, right? Yeah. Blow that one like this, just comedy of errors here. Oh my god. Wow. That's a lot of trading misses right there. It's almost embarrassing to put this up, but, well, here we are. It would never be my most embarrassing, and, you know, I'll always have worse coming down the pipe for you guys to see, so you're welcome. I make you feel better about your gameplay. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I remember this part here. This I'm really excited because there's a CDC that's full health up here, and then he gets caught camping. One of my favorite parts about this tank is you'll, even if you have a bad game, you feel like you've done a ton because all the ribbons and whatnot. Feels like you're helping, and then there is sometimes a lot of disappointment when you get into that final screen and, oh, what? You don't even break 1,000 sometimes for 10, 12 pens. But yeah, I think it's a fun tank. It's an expensive tank to play the way I'm playing it here. You can't just run this thing non-stop and do the old stat pattern that's so common with this type of tank, because you go broke on silver, that's for sure. But it's fun to play, and I'd actually like to thank my buddy Curious Dan for getting me onto this little beast of a tank. It is so fun. Yeah, great tank. I recommend everyone get one and play it because they're hilariously fun. Awesome. Here we go, CDC. You're bad. I'm gonna kill you. It was definitely one of the few tanks that a person like me who likes to play a lot of different tanks. This is a tank that I just played over and over and over again when I first got it, and then I saw the silver being gone. So there you have it. Master Badge, 3 marks. I'm a hero. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you guys out on the battlefield.